and defeated. Well, shit. I'd want revenge for my parents and ogre kind. Hell yeah, I'd organize a revolution, why not? Forget all this happily ever after and Prince Charming nonsense. Oh yeah, real quick, before you say Prince Charming would have saved her in a world where Shrek didn't exist, nah. Prince Charming would have got eaten by the dragon, ya goof. That's my headcanon anyway. Not sure what happened to Fairy Godmother, but maybe Rumple took care of her, I don't know, who knows. Though a lot of commenters told me that in actuality, Charming wouldn't have bothered saving Fiona since he and Mummy were only ever after the crown anyway. And Fiona don't have it no more. So yeah, that's a better headcanon. Clearly I need to study the Shrek lore some more. But I think the real question about Rumple-ruled society is what happened to Lord Farquaad? Is he just chilling over there in Duloc while Wakes McGee owns Far Far Away? Are they gonna fight? That's the spin-off Disney Plus series I'd like to see. Forget Loki. Marvel Studios Farquaad, baby! I'm getting really sidetracked here. Okay, back to Fione. Overall, it's just really novel to see a woman who is so hell-bent on the idea of true love solving everything, rejecting it entirely in favor of making things better on her own. And that leads to some compelling drama because we know that true love really is the way to win the war and fix everything. So watching Shrek try and win over a world-weary, stoic Fiona who has no interest in love whatsoever is really neat.
Hey, Scott?
Hey y'all!
He has to adapt to her current needs and show his dedication to her cause of liberating the kingdom, freeing all ogres, and taking down Shane Dawson. The seeds for this are planted when, after his romantic gestures don't work, he trains with her instead. It's a wholesome montage, and their dimension-displaced connection is made clear not only to Puss, but to the audience as well. I got more stuff to say about Ogre Lady, but we'll save the rest for later. For now, I want to turn the spotlight over to our delightfully devilish villain. Imagine thinking Prince Charming isn't the worst villain in the series. This post was made by the Rumpelstiltskin gang. As a matter of fact, the villains are a great way of telling the quality of the Shrek film you're watching. Pretty good. Godlike. More irritating than the mumps.
It's hideous!
Great! Rumpelstiltskin is a completely new, fascinating take on a Shrek villain. Rather than being some pompous fool in an inexplicable position of power, or a bad bitch who's basically a world-famous celebrity that we had to cancel for being transphobic.
Some gender-confused wolf.
What?
That's it. She's going down.
Rumple is a societal reject. No one likes him. He's a sleazy little bugger, but at the same time, he's just so fun to watch. And funny. I mean, come on.
Well, how about the day I met Donkey? Now there's a day I'd like to take back.
I don't know who that is.
I love his design, I love his wigs, I love his voice. You know that one name you see in the opening credits of a ton of SpongeBob episodes? Yeah, that one. Walt Dorn is just an animator who recorded a temporary track of Rumple's dialogue to be replaced by some random celebrity. But his scratch track was so good that they figured, yeah, let's just use that, why not? A decision that could have been perceived as lazy actually turned into one of the character's best attributes. His voice is vibrant, slimy, cold, and delightfully evil all at once. His mannerisms are distinct and quirky without being annoying. And overall, he raises the stakes way higher than they've ever been. Rumple literally rules the entire world, and Shrek will cease to exist by the end of the day. That's banana. In the other movies, Shrek could technically just walk away from the main conflict and go home. He'd lose Fiona, sure, but then he'd just return to the status quo. He has his precious swamp, that's all he needs. But nah, bro. In this movie, there is no swamp. The entire world has been thrown into decay, and the fate of everyone and everything hangs in the balance. Not just Shrek's love life. This guy did what no other villain in the Shrek series ever managed to do. He won. He outsmarted the good guys and took charge of the entire kingdom. Yeah, Charming did that too, but it lasted like 15 minutes, so whatever, who cares? Not only does Rumple keep the stakes consistently high throughout the entire film, but he manages to be quirky and fun the whole time. You want to hate the sniveling twerp, but at the same time, it's like, good for him. He earned that victory. I mean, look at this scene towards the end. Shrek turns himself in to get any wish he desires, and he wishes for the freedom of all ogres. Poof!